All right, everyone. So we are back at it again on Fox. Let's take a look at our levels so far. We are currently 9Q. Um, and we are 3 away from ranking up 1 game and 7 away from ranking up 2 levels. So we need 3 more wins to rank up once. We need 7 more wins to rank up twice. Quite a slog, but these are Fox matches, and honestly, I feel like I should just create a new account and set it to like 5Q or something. But let's take a look at a couple more SDK, DDK games, and then we're gonna go from there. I don't like playing too much on Fox just because I kind of can't control my impulses very well. Just because how fast they play, so it's a training. So, anyways, let's go. Fast matching, 19 minutes, 20 minutes, 19 by 19, 20 minutes, 60-second time. And we're just gonna go have at it. Hope you guys have been well. This is my first game of the day. And no warm-up, no practice problems or anything.
Start to play.
Ooh, okay, we are black, so we will take our normal opening here. And we will do some Josekis. Okay, so this person looks like they have quite of a bit right here. I can't tell if they're AI or not, but we are now past the 10 move mark, so if they decide to resign, it is nice. Oh, they decided to take low, which is okay. We could approach. Approaching seems nice here. We already got an extension here. And their 3-3 is still open, so that's really nice for me. I feel like just taking an enclosure right now seems really good. We could kick. We already have an enclosure, and then we can do a hard pincer. That seems nice. Or we can just go in straight for a pincer. You know what? Let's do a kick. And then we can go in for a pincer right here. We could strengthen our weaker side. This seems kind of awkward, though. Yeah, it seems a little awkward here. So we could just take points. We have a nice base right here. We still have that 3-3. Can we get surrounded if he attaches? Not sure, but you know what? I'm going to make a base back here. He decides to go in. Seems questionable. If I play here, he cross cuts. What if I play here? Okay, what if I play on the inside? And then I Atari, and then separate your stones. Can I do that? Will you let me do that? Will this work? Right here? Okay. Okay, we'll just take. He's deciding to go in for this ladder over here, which is it's a good idea, but I don't think it works for him. The wedge here with this stone kind of makes it uninhabitable, so we'll just follow the ladder out. Okay, so he wants to give up these stones. Sure, we'll connect, and he decides to play there. Right. That's pretty slow. We still have the invasion right here, as well as the 3-3. If anything, let's do the 3-3 invasion right now. Let's see what he wants. Ooh, that's not good. We get the Panuki now. He can Hane on this side, but we are now going to press his group right here. And we're going to connect back up. Yeah. That's interesting. Can we cut? I mean, I don't mind keeping my groups connected in all honesty. You can crawl on the third line. But this Hane seems pretty gnarly here. If we push down, he blocks. Yeah, why not? Okay, we'll just do this. Okay. And we'll just come on out. Yeah, we'll just come on out. That is fine. Yeah, the Hane hero's pretty big. Can I play here? Atari, block. Atari, forward. If he pushes, we block. Yeah, the Hane here is fine. Can I push again? Yes, I can. Hane ahead of 2 and 3 stones. Do I want to be overly aggressive? Not really. I think we have a lot of profit already. And we still have an invasion point right here. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just make shape. It's kind of weird. This shape. Yeah, let's just cut the cutting stone. Okay, that's fine. We'll just connect. And he decides to go out. Interesting. Well, why don't we just start growing our middle right here? We could pull back. We could go forward. If I go forward, he pushes. Can it work? If I go here, will that be okay? He pushes, I block, he cuts. You know what? We're gonna peep. Yep. And he's going to cut. No, he's going to Hane. Interesting. Okay. Shouldn't leave the cut. So what if I cut through? You're gonna let me through? And now I have this nice cut right here. So... Okay, crawl on the second line. Yeah? You're gonna push again? No, you're gonna try to save... Oh, okay, well. That doesn't do anything, so we will just Hane here. Okay. Can I just block? Push, push, push. Do I care? I can block right here, right? I can go here. Just block, protect the corner. Yeah, we can block, protect the corner. Yep. Yes. And as long as I protect my cutting points, I think I should be fine. Let's do this. He's gonna try to cut. Can I just jump out? I could do this, or I could jump out. He cuts, Atari. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll build our center. Yep, he's gonna poke. But there's a push and cut here, so I don't think that works. We also have a cutting point here. Let me see. Can I push and cut? Well, we're just gonna protect the cut. He might push here. No, he doesn't. Interesting. Okay. Well, very interesting. You bumped me. He cuts Atari. Yeah, the cut doesn't work. Okay. And if he cuts Atari, yeah, the cut doesn't work. So next thing is, can I poke at your shape? He didn't come back to defend his corner, so you know what? Let us separate his group. Okay. He gives us the whole top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he goes down, I think this is okay. And we won. Yeah, that was a game. They played really fast. Really fast. And we still had the invasion. Let me see, how many games does this person play? They're on and off. Wow, it's 1:06 a.m. right now. Over there. Yeah, they're on and off. Let's see. Yeah, they didn't. This is an actual account, so yeah. Okay. Well, we won. What was the estimated score? Black was ahead by 65 points. So yeah, we had a nice right side, left side, corner, and top. They did get a lot, but again, there's still this invasion here, so I do want to show this out right here. Right, so what if black plays, right? We throw in, so that's dead. Even if they capture, we just protect, and if they do this, right? This is a dead shape. Okay. And say that they decide to kind of cut through. Well, again, we have the cut. Say that they do this. That's dead. Okay. They could do this, but we still have this invasion right here. It's not a very good invasion, to be honest. This is really deep in their territory. We also have big endgame. If they go down here and we decide to jump up, we are behind enemy lines, so they could really press us really heavily. Right? So this is the thing that they could do. But I would be happy with this exchange because this allows us to kind of just push through. And... right? They gotta go back and fix their cutting points, and then we can try to escape here. Right? So we've reduced them quite heavily. Right there. So that's one variation. They also have this in terms of endgame. Right? So we have 2 eyes there. This whole top side is dead. We also have this. There probably would on it here. Protect, and just so that there's no shenanigans here, we should do something like this to protect our cutting points. They have this, we have this, right? Yeah, and if we just estimate this, this is black with still in the lead by like 70 something points. So yeah, it was a game. It was a game. So should we do one more? That was a really quick match. I don't mind doing one more. Quit room. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's do one more. I'm quite nervous because that was an interesting game. But let's do one more. There's a 2-for-1 Fox game. Yeah, I'm probably gonna create another account. I think 9Q is a little too.
Start to play.
I'm black again. Okay. Good. Let's do this. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Really interesting. That is a far move, but you know what? Let's just keep it simple. He's playing a very, very weird Very weird opening. You know what? I don't mind going in for the 3-3 right now. Kind of weird. You know what? Let me just take an enclosure. He might extend here. Yep. As he should. We're just going to create a very nice solid group. And go from there. Interesting. I'm not too sure if this is a good move. Yeah, I'm not too sure. We are behind enemy lines, but there's just so much Aji here. You know what? Let's just push through. Yeah, we'll push through. Why not? Sure. I'm gonna keep going. Okay, and now we're gonna split this group up. And we're just gonna jump out, because we have a weak group now. Which way do we jump? Sorry. Just jump out. He does have to be mindful of his cuts here. Bamboo. And then we have an attach right here next. And he's still not paying attention to his cuts, so we will jump out once more. And I think now we can split his group up. Create cutting points. Yeah, let's wedge. Okay. We have cutting points now. Gonna cut. Good. And so we'll just leave that as an Aji, but let's try to push through here. Ooh. Okay. Are you gonna let me through? You are gonna let me through? Well, I'm very happy to. Okay. I am very happy to do this trade with you. Let me see here. Do I just take? I take, right? Yeah? Okay. What are you gonna do? He's gonna try to connect under. He's gonna try to connect under or push at least on mine. You know what? Let's just prevent him from. Let's push him this way. Okay. We do have a cut, so we don't want to be too hyper aggressive just yet. If I push here, I think that's fine. Yep. And we'll block. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. Right? So what happens if I just start taking your liberties this way? Now, he did build a nice influence here. We could start pressing on it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 liberties. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so that we have everything. I wish I could do a 3, 3. Can I do this? Now's not the time. Let's see here. Let's just push here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Let's save our cutting stone. Okay, he's really going for it. Okay. Well, I have this just to extend liberties. Okay, he's really trying to kill me. But it's not going to work because I pretty much have an eye to no eye, right? Do I need to? Okay. 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 Yep. And we're gonna push here. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna pull back. Interesting. And we're gonna poke at his shape, maybe? I don't know. What do we do? We have a weak group now. We could poke. Yeah, let's poke. And then just run on out. Run out. Okay, he's deciding to kind of cut us off. Okay, keep our groups connected. He should connect. Yep. And we're just going to push through and go from there. And so what's happening here? He goes out, Atari. Okay. Let's just keep hold right here. So we got one stone. Okay. And then we could poke at his shape for eyes. He doesn't have an eye yet. Or we can just take points. Why am I trying to kill this group? I should just take points, right? Yeah, but this is the wider side. So let's just take our points. And if he lives in the center, he lives in the center. But we kind of... not too sure how I feel about this. Let's take an enclosure. Large Knights. Okay. Now he is doing this as a ladder breaker. So we could pincer. We could jump. It doesn't really matter for this stone, to be honest. But I feel like we're ahead, to be honest. We got a really nice side. We have a couple attachment moves right here. You know what? Let's see what he wants to do. We're going to protect our corner. He wants to come out. Okay. Like I said, that's not a big idea. We could always connect out. But we could try to just come on down. Right? No need. Can we do this? You know what? Because he didn't respond to that, we are going to keep the groups separated. I don't know if you want to play there. Let me see. Do you want to play there? Okay, we'll play. I'm just going to cut you off. Okay, and I'm going to start pushing on this shape over here. Okay. Now he might push through. That's fine. Let's see here. Can I go here? Okay. So the question is, which way does he want to connect? I could do this. Atari, push out. Let me see. I could go here. I go here. There's a lot of cutting points here, so let me ask him a question. Okay. If I go down, which direction are you going? That way. Interesting. So he has 3 liberties. I have 2. I will have 3, 4. Okay. So if I play here, 1, 2, 3 to 3. So what if I play here? Really? If I play here and he goes down, then I go down with him? Is that the idea here? Right? He should have went down this direction, huh? Interesting. Okay, well, Atari. There we go. Jeez. Yeah, I got myself into a bad habit. I started playing too fast. We're up ahead by 49 points. What was it before? Let me see. I don't think I was up ahead. I played a little too fast. At this positioning, let me see. Score estimator says I'm still up ahead by 34 points. Let's see. Once we did this, I was up ahead by 10. Yeah, see, I lost some points here. Yeah, 18. 49. Yay. Yeah. And his corner's just very bad shape here. Like, here's a vital point right here. And it's he has to connect these 2 spots. Like, if I just play here, he goes down, I go down. Like, it just leads to a lot of issues later on. It doesn't look good. But yeah. Alright, so that's it for today's episode. I know I have one more game to rank up to by one rank. But I think that's it for today. I'm like being very impulsive right now with my playstyle. So I'm gonna stop it from here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. He should have attacked. Okay, so he should have attacked this group, right? This group was in dire need of help, and so he should have attacked this group over here rather than focusing on this top. I should have. Yeah, this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could have just ignored all of this, right? Like, estimator, I'm up by 31 points. Should have just jumped out, really. Jumped out, he tries to cut, he cuts, double Atari, he fixes, we're out, and we've pretty much, you know, got this whole right side. So this would have been good enough for me, and we've used up like a couple of his liberties over here. So... anyways, sorry about that. My dryer's done. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care, everybody.